I'll withdraw the charge. On condition young Spicer leaves this district.
Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all ran up to the farm, and wife, she cut a bit of the coconut. I never seen such a thing in my life. The three blind mice, three blind mice, see how they run.
Dad, is Billy Spicer very, very wicked?
No. You know him, Jim.
But stealing is a very wicked thing, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. But if Billy could have owned a horse of his own, maybe he wouldn't have needed to steal.
Why didn't he own one?
He was poor, Jim. He was born poor.
Are we poor?
Yes. But not so poor as some.
Who makes the people poor?
Nobody makes them, Jim. Some people are and some aren't.
Does God make them poor?
God loves us all, Jim, whatever we are.
Dad, will Billy Spicer ever come home again?
Let's hope he makes his fortune, eh, Jim, and comes back a regular gentleman.
There's my pup.
How strong he seems, Joe, now that all his sickness is in the past. What's the matter, Joe? Won't you tell me? You surely don't blame yourself for what's happened to Billy Spicer.
Well...
Oh, Joe.
Well, Mary... If I hadn't have been to see old Wall and Billy had been charged and sent to prison, how long would he have been away, do you reckon?
6 months?
Yeah, I think so. Then he could have come home and there would have been a man on the selection. As it is...
But you've seen the inside of a prison, Joe. Could you send another man there?
It's hard to know what's right, Mary. Not that I despise the people I knew in prison. I don't. For some of them had more charity than those on the outside, and that's hard. No. No, I couldn't send another person there. I'd sooner return myself.
And that's why you spoke out.
You must excuse this cloth, Mrs. Lawson. The others is in the wash. Take your mollies out of the sugar. And don't stand staring at Mrs. Wilson with your mouth and ears in that vulgar way.
Mrs. Spicer, you're not afraid to live here alone after all this?
No. I don't mind. I seem to have got past caring for everything now. I felt it a little when Tommy went away. First time I'd felt anything for years. But I'm over that now. If only it could have been kept quiet about Billy for the sake of the other children. They are all I think about now. I cried to bring them up decent. Somehow, I suppose it's my fault somehow. It's the disgrace that's killing me. I can't bear it.
There is no disgrace. Indeed, there isn't. Thank you. Mr. Wilson?
Maggie?
Allow me, miss.
Thank you. James?
Maggie? Don't they say that when Maggie's on her own, she hitches up her skirts and rides astride?
They do.
Regular tomboy, they say. She never got used to the side saddle, didn't she? Well, look how she rides it. I'll tell you what, Mary. I reckon your brother James is seriously shook on that Maggie Charlesworth.
Never.
And what's more, I think she's sweet on him.
Oh, Joe. I'm sure there's nothing in it. I'd know. I'm his sister.
Sisters don't know everything.
And what does that mean?
Well, he's always where she is, isn't he?
He's off picking horses half the time.
Well, whenever Maggie's here, so is James.
He never speaks to her.
It's just his idea of courting, Mary. To hop around with him cooey in case the girl makes up her mind suddenly that she wants him.
Oh, Lord, though, with a character like James and a character like Maggie Charlesworth, you never could tell, could you?
Take notice of the little things, as my father used to say. Heels down. I reckon we should tell him, don't you?
Jim? Tell him what?
That you'll take him with you into Golgong for a few months while you wait for the baby. Mary? Everything all right?
Just taking a last look. You will look after the chooks, won't you? It's been a good old life, hasn't it? Despite everything.
Oh, it's not finished either, Mary.
Joe, if I don't come back...
Mary.
No, what I mean is... Well, if I